All right, here we go. Hey guys, Joey Morgan here with a very different kind of video. I've never done something like this before. We're doing a tier list on TIERMAKER today. I'll leave the link to this particular TIERMAKER in the description below if you want to make one for yourself. Today we're doing a DC Comics heroes or protagonists tier list. I say protagonists because they don't all seem to be heroes here. At least we stretch into anti-hero a bit. Anyway, so yeah, I thought this would be a fun sort of extra little video in between weeks on Fresh Face Comics because we have our off weeks. So just figured I'd try out this kind of video, see what you guys think of it, and if you like it, maybe we'll do more in the future. Might be kind of fun. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see who we got here. So we have Batgirl here first, this being Barbara Gordon, it seems like. I love Barbara Gordon. I really, really love Barbara Gordon. She's going right in S tier here. I absolutely love her. One of my absolute favorite DC characters. Cyborg here. Cyborg is next. Depends on who he's written by, I'd say. Some of my favorite runs, I could put him in S tier, but honestly, I think I'm going for A tier today. Next up we have Jason Todd, another A tier, totally depends on who he's written by. I think just my personal taste, I like him a little bit more than Vic, but that's just me. Batman should be no surprise here, is my absolute favorite superhero, so he's going right over here. Trying to get this sorted. Again, totally different kind of video for me. If there are any sort of technical difficulties, that is entirely on me. Next up, we have Alan Scott here, which is an interesting addition to this tier list. I admittedly have not read as much Alan Scott as I would like to have. But I don't know. For me, probably like a B tier. I don't love him, but I mean, I have nothing against him. Let's see. Next up, we have Arthur Curry. Gonna say A, low A tier. Not one of my absolute favorites, but I like him. I like him a lot. Next up seems to be Barry Allen here. Yes, because Wally is there later on. So we have Barry here. I'm gonna say probably an A tier somewhere. Maybe. Probably like above Jason. I don't know. Yeah, above Jason. I think I'll go there. High A tier. Beast Boy, where would I put Gar? Probably another A tier here. I'm a big Teen Titans fan, as you'll find out as we go through this. So, probably somewhere in the A tier slot. I'm gonna say, probably right about there. Yeah, I'd say there. Next up we have Black Canary. I'm gonna say... Oh, didn't mean to put her there. Definitely a higher spot. I can't imagine we'll have many characters here in the F tier. If anything, there's like one or two. But I can't imagine many heroes getting the lower spots. I'm gonna say Black Canary goes low S tier. I mean, obviously there aren't that many in S tier right now, but I really love Black Canary. She's playing a big part in the current Justice League run, and I'm really liking her in that. So, Booster Gold, another S tier, one of my absolute favorite characters. I love Booster Gold. I'm gonna go right there. Next up, another absolute favorite of mine. John Constantine is one of my all-time favorite comic book characters. I absolutely adore this man. I'm sure we'll be covering his stuff someday on the podcast. I really, really love John Constantine. Next up is Damian. I'm always very conflicted on Damian. Damian is... Damian... Another one where it really depends on what writer he's in the hands of. I'm going to say high B tier. High B tier. Deadman is up next. While a cool character, it's not one I've ever been especially attached to. I like Justice League Dark. I like that one Flashpoint story he was in, Deadman and the Flying Graysons. I loved that. He's had a couple, or I think just two animated movie appearances. He's fine. I don't love him though. Maybe like a low B tier. I like him. He's fine. Next up is Elongated Man. Man, that is a character I really cannot get into. I want to say C tier because I don't want to be mean, but for the sheer fact that I can't see there being many F tier characters in this list, I'm just gonna put him there. I really am not attached to him at all. I really do not care. Next up is Dr. Fate here. Sorry to the elongated stands, by the way. He's a fine character. I'm sure he's fine. I am not familiar with him, and I really am not looking to seek out a lot more stories with him. Next up is Dr. Fate here. Love Dr. Fate. Haven't read as much as I would like to, but I do really like him. I'm gonna say, probably like a high A. Somewhere right around, maybe a low A. Right around there. I always really like Dr. Fate. Let's see. Firestorm. Not a character I'm especially attached to. Say like C tier. I decided on that way too quickly. Ollie's up next. I always like Ollie. I'm gonna say, maybe a little bit above Fate. Next up is Guy Gardner. Oh, fucking Guy Gardner. I don't know. Probably. Oh, didn't mean to put him there. Well, he's probably going in B tier anyway. Because I don't really love his character until like the early 2000s. I think I like him a little bit more than Alan Scott. Let's see. Next, I'm assuming that's Hal Jordan, but they cut off his head, so. But I don't see Hal Jordan anywhere else here, so I'm a huge Hal Jordan fan. Definitely S tier. Right about there, I'd say. I have a lot of S tier heroes, but you can kind of see what kind of character I'm into up there. I really love those that are those 6 characters that are up there in the S tier right now. I really love those characters. Next up is Hawkman. Again, not a character I'm really attached to. Probably a little bit more than Firestorm. And I guess while we're here, Hawkgirl, just a little bit above him. Let's see. Jay Garrick is up next. Man, that's... right about there, I'd say. Yeah, we'll go there. Jessica Cruz. I loved her when she was on the Justice League in the early Rebirth stuff. Really, really loved her there. That's about all I've really read of her, but honestly, I really, really loved her there. I'm going to say low A tier. She was great. But I'm sure I just need more exposure to her, and she would be much higher, I'm sure. Let's see, Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart's a big favorite of mine. Gonna say right about... you know what? Is he better than Barry? Yeah, I think so. I think he's, right now at least, high A tier. Katana's another character that I'm not too familiar with, but I'm sure I would really like her if I'd read more of her. I'm gonna say high C tier. I think high C tier. Yeah, I'm gonna say there. Next up is Kyle Rayner, another Lantern. I think all the Human Lanterns are here, right? Well, except for I guess the current one. God, what's her name? Shit, I can't think of her name. Anyway, she's not here. This seems to be a slightly older list. Not old enough that, certain characters aren't here, but it seems to be a little older. At least, early Rebirth. Anyway, Kyle Rayner, I'm going to say... right about there. I'm a huge Green Lantern fan, in case you couldn't tell, considering there is not a single Green Lantern that's gotten below B tier. So, and most of them are in A. So there's that. Let's just finish off the Lanterns while we're here. We have Simon Baz. Say somewhere low A. I do really like him. I'd say he's better than Jessica. I'm debating between these two spots, really. I'm gonna say better or worse than Arthur? Let's give Arthur some love. I'm going to say he's right there. All right, Jon Jones. I love Jon Jones. I'm going to say definitely A. Right about there. A tier's getting quite large. Mira is another one's gonna be an A here. Always liked her more than Arthur. Maybe right there, actually. Yeah, we'll go with that. Miracle Man, or Miracle Man. Wow, Mr. Miracle. Fuck me, Mr. Miracle. Somewhere in B here. I'd say right about there. I apologize. That's another one that I'm sure I'd love a lot more if I'd read more of him. Actually, I'm a huge Tom King fan, so I know he has a really popular Tom King run. Or Tom King has a really popular run on Mr. Miracle. Anyway, let's see. Nightwing, another S tier here. Gonna say right about there. One of these couple spots here. There we go. We'll go right there. Let's see. Plastic Man, another character that I'm just okay with. Right about there. Sorry to the stretchy DC heroes in the bottom. Let's see. Power Girl. Maybe like high B tier. Gonna say right around somewhere in this section. Maybe right about there. Next up we have, looks to be the Question. Some of these images are not the best chosen. But I like Question. Question's fine. Maybe like there? Maybe a little bit higher. Maybe about there. There we go. Raven, another S tier here. I adore Raven. Gonna go right there. I love Raven. And that was a car horn outside. Thank you, car horn. Roy Harper cannot pronounce things today. Huge fan of Roy Harper. I'm gonna say, gonna be right around here. I'd say probably like there. Yeah, right there. Shazam is up next. Shazam, somewhere in B tier. B tier is he's gonna go right about. Oh God, I'm not sure actually. There we go. Corey's here. I'd say somewhere in A tier. Probably like right there. There we go. Stargirl, another one that I'm just not familiar enough with, and I apologize for that greatly. Really do wish I was more familiar with her, but I'm not. Gonna go in C tier here. God, I don't know. Right there. I really can't say much on that one. I probably should have added an extra tier here that's just like not really familiar with, but I'm explaining it as I go along, so it works, I guess. Anyway, so next up we have Connor here. Connor, Superboy, whatever you want to call him. I love Connor. I really do. Right there. Right there. There we go. Supergirl. It is hard to rank Supergirl because there are so many damn different versions of her, which is why I'm guessing Power Girl is a separate character here. Assuming this is like a contemporary Supergirl, I'm gonna say right about there. That works. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on Superman. Superman is such a hard character to rank, especially alongside such a wide variety of DC heroes. We'll get back to him in a second. Swamp Thing is another S tier. I love Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing is going right about there. There we go. Blue Beetle, specifically Ted Kord, it looks like. I'm going to say somewhere in B tier here. Right there, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, Adam. Adam is a character that I am okay with existing. I'd go with like a high C tier. I don't know. Never really cared about him that much, but I am more familiar with him than just like other characters that are in C tier. It seems like C tier I have reserved for the characters that I'm not really familiar with. But the Atom I am fairly familiar with, and I'm just not a big fan. Sorry. Next up is Tim Drake. Tim Drake. Somewhere in A tier, I'd say. Kind of funny it worked out this way. I just kind of like the Robins less as they go along. I'd say right around somewhere around here. Let's go with that. Yeah, there we go. All right, Wally West. Wally West. I've really liked Wally as of late. I was never a huge fan of him up until fairly recently. Let's see. I'm gonna say. Oh, did not. Where did I just put him? I didn't mean to put him there. Sorry. He's gonna go right around there. Next up is Wildcat. Man. You know what? Yeah. I don't know. He's right alongside Elongated Man is just that character that I'm just not indifferent about, that I just do not care enough about to even try seeking out more of his work. And I apologize for that, because I'm sure he's fine. I could not give less of a fuck about him. I apologize. Wonder Woman. That was really harsh. Wow. All right. Anyway, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is probably A tier. Right around here. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, Zatanna. Looks like Zatanna. Yeah, it should be Zatanna. I'm gonna say right around there. There we go, right there. All right, Superman, the final one. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna say, I want to say A tier because I do like Superman. I think. Maybe low A tier, somewhere around like right here. I'll say, why did I save the hardest decision for last? I'll say right around there. I think. No, there. There we go. That's it. Alright, that's the list. That was more stressful than I thought it would be. Alright, did you like this video? Did you like this kind of video? Would you like to see more of these? I had a lot of fun doing it, actually. This was more fun than I thought it would be. Yeah, really cool list. I don't know. Yeah, yell at me for some of those lower tier ones. Actually, how about this? Comment down below if there's a character like in one of these like bottom 2 tiers, or even lower in the B tier, that you think I should have probably like had higher. Give me some reading recommendations. I would love to read more with these characters. I'm always open to reappraising things that I wasn't a huge fan of before. So yeah, give me some runs, or give me some good appearances of these characters, because I admittedly don't know as much about them as I would like. So there's that. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, once again, let me know if you guys want to see more of these videos in the future. It was super fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, this has been Joey Morgan. Goodbye.